What's up, CaliFREEDOM fam? It's Preston Esquire, and we are here again with a new portion of the unbox and update video for the KR9. So let's get into it. So as you can see, there's a few changes that I've done to this since the last time that you checked it out. It's been about a year since we did the first video of me actually getting this from my fiance at the time, who is now my wife. And I've done a lot to it. Now, Zeniko is unobtainium for any kind of regular price that you're gonna see it, especially here in California, because it's just like not too many people even have AKs here. So it's just astronomical prices. Just looking for like a front handguard setup, I'd be like in the $700s, $800 range, and I'm not gonna spend that. I can't get, you know, stock for it. It's ridiculous. So KUSA came out with their Zeniko furniture. Last time you saw this, it had the Krebs furniture on it. I did swap that out. I love the Krebs furniture, but I'm a major fan of the aesthetic that this gives. Honestly, I feel really comfortable with, you know, how it feels. It's very, very robust. I thought that this was actually going to be really cheap, not because, like, you know, they're cheap, but just because it's like you know, I thought it was going to be a little bit, you know, less robust than it is, but it's really, really comfortable, and it's not really heavy. It's not as heavy as you'd think it was. Before, I felt like it was much heavier just with the M-lock siding from the Krebs, you know, front handguard. Now, in terms of the actual weight of this, I'm sure it is a little heavier, but because it balances a little nicer, it's not like over the top, like heavy. Like I showed you in my last video, it does have the AK thumb grip from AKthumbgrips.com, the official channel sponsor of CaliFREEDOM. So go ahead and get yourself a thumbs up there. And I've just made this, you know, a little bit quicker of a shooter because it also has a buffer from Rifle Dynamics. Now, this short stroke buffer makes secondary follow-up shots on this like so much quicker. YouTube, I'm not taking anything apart. I just opened up a dust cover, but it is really, really a quick shooter. Not that it wasn't before, but it's even that much more so. It's really, really comfortable, considering that the last time that I had the original grip on it, it was super chunky and plastic, and it just felt like crap. I really like the way that everything here feels. It just feels so much more refined. It feels kind of like a mix between like a Spetsnaz Vityaz, but like a raced out version of it, because it's just so much quicker. That ALG trigger has been a polished job on it, like I did that Clayco 47 talked to me about, so thanks Clay. And you know, this is just a much more vibey weapon since I've gotten it. I've had some time to really just hone it in and make it my own. I'm gonna run some B-roll across the screen and show you all the little like details of how it looks. You know, I've got the little hammer and sickle on here due to my wife being like a little nut with this Cricut machine that I got her, so she was able to do a little decal for me right there. As you can see, I've got the American flag, blue flying forward. Then I've also got the Russian flag down there on the side. Now, I'm not a proponent for what they're doing to Ukraine right now, but I do love their weapons, and I'm sure most of you guys do, which is why you're a part of the channel, right? All in all, like the upgrade that I've done with this, I feel like the EOTech that I had on it was awesome for a great sight picture, but it didn't allow me to co-witness. Now, the way that I want to use this is both as a home defense situation weapon, but also I want to be able to use this as like a competition gun if I ended up going and doing like a carbine class, or I want to have options and different layers where secondary irons are there. So I went ahead with the Romeo 5 Rise mount that you can co-witness lower and see through, as opposed to having to you know, have a quick mount on the EOTech that I had and take that off in the case of an emergency. This, you can actually just put your head down a little lower and you can co-witness. Now, when you see through a riser mount on an AK, mostly any AK, but this one specifically, you're gonna get more of a chin weld than you are gonna get like a cheek weld down here. It's more intended for here. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking straight to the irons, whereas right here I'm looking at the red dot. Great red dot for the money, by the way. Just a quick little side note. I got a Burris fast fire from Palmetto State Armory as a sale that they did. It was more than like 60% off. It got shipped here. Same day, I turned around and returned it. The worst red dot that I've ever used, because of the fact that the emitter completely destroys your sight. So if you're looking for a great budget red dot that's going to be like sub 120 bucks, all day long you can find a Romeo 5 anywhere really on sale, or at your local gun store. One of the best local gun stores that you can go to would be Angelus Armory. Nabil over there has got awesome deals on them all day long. Let him know that Preston sent you. Go check those out. But all in all, this is an amazing firearm with great products that I've put onto it, great parts that have made it feel that much better, that much more me. As you know, training is very important, but so is the aesthetic, the vibe, the look. It's how cool it is, right? So I'm a major fan of how this ended up turning out over the last year. I don't know if this will continue to evolve, just like many of my other weapons that you see behind me. They completely get makeovers or facelifts. Other ones just stay exactly how I have them from day one because they just work the exact way that I want them to. But this was a project of mine that I was very happy to take on, considering that my wife got this for me. And it was just it's a vibe, man. This feels awesome, both working on it, taking it out. And people who aren't too familiar that AKs come in 9mm platforms, I get people asking me about this at the range all the time. They think that this is a suppressor. As you guys know, this is a faux suppressor, it's just a barrel shroud. But I just wanted to do a quick video, do a little update on, you know, what I've done to this, how it works. That short stroke buffer, 1,000,000% would recommend. This handguard setup, both because it has the side pick rails and you can take them on and off. It's a vibe either way, so 100% would recommend. And doing a rise mount on this that gives you some kind of a co-witness is something else that I would recommend. So all in all, go out there, get yourself a KR9, see how it works for you. I would 1,000,000% recommend it. And coming soon, I think we're gonna be doing some more AK footage of videos of me kind of breaking down some amazing AKs that I've got, so stay on the lookout for that. We also have on our way our 1,000 subscriber giveaway like we did in our last video, which is the 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you haven't gone already and checked that out, check that out. But guys, I appreciate all the subscriptions. I appreciate everybody's support. And here in California, because we have a very small 2A community, I feel the love here. I appreciate everybody who is constantly giving me words of encouragement, keep telling me to do this channel. I know I've spent a little time away from it, but I'm definitely gonna be back here to let you guys know that I'm here. All that being said, I wanna say thank you to everybody. And again, remember, if it goes bang and it's able to aim, I love it.